I'm going to attempt to make this video because I've got to share what's going on in my spirit right now. I have to because this is just too much, and it's basically embarrassing, but again, I have to say what's going on. About 2 weeks ago, I um I made a video about don't explain your miracles or your spiritual experiences away because there's always a natural uh, 3D explanation for everything. And but God also has a spiritual explanation before the natural incident or situation happened. But 2 weeks ago, I had bought a lollipop from uh, the Big Orange box store, and I made a bad decision to partake of that whole giant lollipop in a couple of days, and it threw my body into havoc. I woke up the next morning, and my right eye had what Google calls floaters or something. So my eye is clear, and it's been clear a couple of days now. It took it it took maybe a good week for it to really clear up, and now it's really clear. But here it is. I be doggone. This is just too much, and I cannot dismiss what is being said to me personally and to whomever have ears to hear. But what God is telling me is that, well, let me explain. I was cleaning out my chicken coop, and 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 doggone them suckers. Well, one of them, I leaned down too far, reaching into that coop to grab their feeding bowl or whatever, and that sucker packed me in my freaking eye. And it was my right eye. I say, I could have wringed that chicken neck right then and had it for dinner. But as I was nursing my eye and and freaking out, this sucker plucked me in my eye. It automatically took me to a scripture that said in the Bible, if your right eye offends you, pluck it out. So now, like I said, I don't care. It sounds crazy to whomever. I don't care. But to whoever have ears to hear, let them hear. Because we must be getting ready to come upon some strong temptations. Because God shared with me with those floaters that we're having it's major distractions going on. Things are coming up in our lives that are the decisions, they could be distracting us off our paths or from making wise decisions or whatever the case may be. And 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 for it to happen, the Bible say in two or three witnesses, let it be established. For this to happen a second time in the same eye, a couple of days later after it just got cured from the first thing that was going on with my right eye. So I don't, like I said, everything in the natural to me, I always connect it to a spiritual first. It's like life is a puzzle, explaining, putting together the pieces of what's happening in the spirit. But God will let you know things way before it come to you. He'll let you see it a mile away before it even, you'll know it before it even get in your world. If we're listening, if we're paying attention, he'll let us know things before it happens. We'll have that foreknowledge. But what God is sharing with me is that, and what I'm to share with us all is that what's coming up in the realm of our life at these times is some strong temptations, strong distractions, and we have to make some strong decisions. Cut it out, cut it off, pluck it out. It's like God is not playing. If your right hands offend you, cut it off. If your right eye offend you, cut it off. What are we putting our hands to? What are we looking at, focusing on? That's taking us off the will of God, off the will of our path of where we're to go, where we know we're to go. If it's anything that serious to distract us, to take us off focus, we have to do drastic moves. Cut it off or pluck it out.